Sometimes it really feels like your Nissan Murano is having a mood swing of its own when the anti-theft system kicks in. You get in, ready to go, and nothing. The car won't start. Dashboard lights up, but the engine just sulks in silence. That anti-theft system is actually a pretty savvy piece of tech, designed to keep the wrong people from stealing your ride. But it can trigger by accident all the time, like when your key fob battery dies, or if you accidentally press the panic button and then unlock too quickly. So you're probably thinking, how do I get back on the road without paying a dealership $150 and waiting 3 hours while they act like they're launching a Mars rover? Been there. It's easier than you might think, but not always totally intuitive. Here's the step-by-step reset you need for the Murano. First, climb inside and close all your doors. Seriously, every single one needs to be shut. If a door isn't clicked tight, the anti-theft brain gets cranky and won't listen to anything you say. Next, insert your key into the ignition if you've got a physical key. Turn it to on, but don't start. If you're push button, press the button once without your foot on the brake. You want dashboard lights, not the engine roaring. Leave it in this mode for about 10 minutes. Yes, literally 10 minutes. Go make a sandwich, scroll your texts, ponder life. The system needs time to check in with all the security sensors, who apparently are unionized and work on their own schedule. If you see the red anti-theft or car symbol blinking, just keep waiting. It's basically your Murano saying, "Give me a sec, Scott, I need to think about this." When the light stops blinking or turns off, you're ready for the next move. Turn the key back to the off position, or if you're using push to start, press once to power everything down. Wait a few seconds before doing anything else. This little pause somehow helps, like letting your computer restart after an update. Now, moment of truth. Try to start the car. Foot on the brake, push the start button, or twist the key. Usually if the system reset properly, your engine jumps back to life. That's a $150 win right there with zero dealership drama. If it works, great. But sometimes you get stubborn electronics, especially with older key fobs or if your battery's on the fritz. Swapping out your fob battery or just swapping to your backup fob solves about 20% of these anti-theft annoyances in my own and readers' experience. Here's a pro tip. Always keep a spare working key fob handy. Even a slightly corroded fob contact can set off the anti-theft lockout, and swapping keys is way faster than a reset. Every time I forget this, it's an expensive afternoon. The pain point a lot of Murano owners feel: when the reset trick doesn't work, you're left with the fear of needing a tow or calling the dealership. But, crazy thing, disconnecting your car battery for 10 minutes is basically the Control-Alt-Del for the system. Just make sure you have your radio code handy. If your dashboard still flashes or refuses to start after this, you might have a bigger issue with the immobilizer or steering lock. At this point, I'd say don't burn daylight. Bite the bullet, call the service desk. But let's be honest, 90% of the time, this reset gets you out of anti-theft purgatory without ever leaving your driveway.